All right, so we're in part 3 of our 4-part series, and now it gets a little tougher because now we're getting into this issue of leaders needing to learn how to lean into emotional conversations. And some of you might be going, oh, why do I need to learn this? Why, can't we just keep the emotions out of the workplace and just focus on doing the work? I kind of got 3 responses as to why that's probably not possible. 1, we're in a highly unpredictable, very uncertain time. People's anxiety levels are at all-time highs. I don't know how you can avoid having these conversations because people are emotionally untethered in some respects. So you have to learn how to get better at this. All of us do. 2, we are emotional beings. There's no way around that. We just are. It's the way we're wired. And it's almost unfair to kind of say out of one side of our mouths, be more engaged here at work. I want you to be fully engaged, but not too engaged. Doesn't work that way. 3, it's a productivity issue, meaning if I got somebody in front of me on my team and they are upset about something or they're emotionally agitated in whatever way, shape, or form, if I avoid that or I don't handle that conversation with them well, they may continue to be stuck and spin in place, go back to their cube and be unproductive for the next 2 hours. So there's a productivity reason behind learning to do this and do it well. Now, let's talk a little bit about what you need to do if you got somebody in front of you who you can see there's something amiss and they need to talk to me. How do I get myself ready for that conversation? So a couple of obvious things, but maybe not so obvious. First is you got to drop whatever you're doing. So you're not going to be able to look at and respond to your email and listen to them. So just got to drop and let go of whatever you're doing in the moment. And one simple way to do that is to get up and move. Meaning, if you have a desk in your office, get up, go over there, sit with them there, go up to the whiteboard, go to a conference room, go to the cafeteria, go for a walk. Something where you're triggering your body to say, I'm letting go of this that I was focused on a moment ago so I can focus on them. 2, hard part now, you got to turn off the analytical part of your brain. And I struggle with this because you're going to want to go into problem solving. They're going to start telling you what the situation is, and immediately your brain's going to run ahead to, oh, I know what you need to do. And that's just going to get in your way. They're not looking for that. They want to know, can you understand what it's like to be in my shoes in this moment, given what just happened? That's what they're looking for, not solve their problem. So turning that off is going to be easier said than done. 3, in some cases, you might have to choose to care. And what I mean by that is, if we're honest, we don't love everyone on our team equally. We got our people that we love and wish we had 10 more of them. And then we got some people on our team that we're like, ugh, they maybe drive us up a wall for whatever reason. When they're in front of me, it's going to be hard for me to extend myself and lean into these conversations because, frankly, I just don't like them as much as I like some of the other people. But I can consciously choose to care about them in this moment, to give them my undivided attention because it's needed by me as their leader and it's needed for them. So there's some things you need to do to get yourself ready. So let's play out a scenario here. Let's say Ryan, who's on my team, is coming into my office. And I can just see that something's got him out of sorts and he needs to talk to me. And so I kind of let go of what I'm doing and I either move over to the table or whatever, but he's now telling me the situation. He just came from a big project meeting, cross-functional project. He represents our function in that group. It's a big project. And apparently the project lead for that project in this big meeting, Ryan feels kind of unfairly criticized him and threw him under the bus. And he's a little steamed about that. And he's talking to me about that. There's a structure in the way I listen to Ryan in this moment that's going to show on the screen here that you want to pay attention to. And it has 3 parts to it. So the first part is I'm just trying to let him know that I think I understand what it's like to have been in your shoes or be in your shoes right now. So he's telling me what happened and I might say something back to him, that could not have been fun. And then if I nail it, he's going to come back with an exhale. It's going to be like, yes. Now I don't even need to do step 2 where it says tell me more or prompt him for more. He's just going to tell me. And then he's going to say, let me tell you. And then he's going to give me the rest of the context. And then at some point he's going to be done. Now, I can either prompt him to step 3 or I can just again say, yeah, that could not have been fun. And then say, what do you want to do with this? Where do you want to go with this? How can I help? To let him know that I get it, but we still need to move forward. And so that's it. These conversations don't have to be a long, involved thing, but you do need to let them go and get it out. That's the thing. And so you just kind of honor that dynamic that's going on here and not be rushing them ahead or trying to problem solve, because they're not really asking you to problem solve. If you learn how to do that and honor that structure, I think you're going to find that you're going to have people who love working for you because you've learned how to show caring without caretaking. And they know that if I got something that's got me stuck, I can talk to Rich about it and he'll help me get unstuck. And that's a skill that's valuable these days. Good luck with that.